What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of The Greenhouse. This film is directed by Thomas Wilson White. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next. If you like any of these videos, awesome, hit that like button, as well as commenting below any video you watch, including this one. So we continue down the journey that is the Nightstream Film Festival, and today, of course, we're talking about The Greenhouse. The Greenhouse, of course, is a sci-fi fantasy drama film that stars Jane Watt as Beth, and Beth is an individual that is very disconnected from her family, her brothers and sisters. She doesn't get along with them very well, and she talks to them. It doesn't usually go pretty well. She's also really close to her two mothers, but unfortunately one of them passes away. And on the 60th birthday of her other mother, she finds a portal through a greenhouse, which is a really interesting concept and device for a time travel movie. And she goes into the greenhouse and she starts discovering past memories of stuff that she, was better in her life, that made her feel good, things that before all the things that went down with like her, girlfriend that she was dating before they broke up. And the thing about a movie like this, the thing about that situation is when you go into that scenario, think like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, the things that happen aren't necessarily things you want to affect, the things you don't want to change. It doesn't mean she's able to affect them, but there are things that start happening in this movie that start having cause and causality effects where she is starting to want to stay there, and you know where this is going to lean later on in the movie. And so these types of films, similar to like Eternal Sunshine and of course About Time, are some of my favorite movies that deal with family drama or deal with the family drama in the sci-fi time travel space. The reason for that is because it allows the character to grow, it allows the character to move forward while, remembering the good times and the bad times. And, it makes you discover that sometimes going into your past will cause much more harm than when you just look at it as something that happened and you try to move past and try to correct the situation going forward. So when you watch these characters have to deal with that situation and kind of learn from it, it makes it for a really interesting experience. So going into a movie like this, not really knowing much about it till I started watching it and realizing what it was, I was really intrigued by what I was getting myself into. So going into a movie like this, I was intrigued by what I was watching. I thought some of the dramatic moments were really effective. I think the major problem is this movie's been done, but much, much better and much more interesting and less boring. This movie, I think it's so bogged down by its sentimentality and its depressing nature, by some of the moments inside the greenhouse when she goes through the portal, that it really doesn't feel like it delivers on just the idea of what it's like to relive our past, why we always want to move forward. And I think that's kind of a detriment to itself, to what it's trying to do. I always go back to About Time because I think what Richard Curtis was doing in this movie and how he planned it out, how he made Domhnall Gleeson like go through these different time frames like that, how he set this kind of interesting time travel thing where once a family member dies, they can no longer go back to that moment in time because that's the end of the life and there's no more there. And I thought that was a really interesting idea, but here it's more like you're watching a video of like best hits or video of best ofs of your life. And I don't think the main characters really learn anything after this movie, or I don't think the mother learns anything. And I think when it gets to the official conclusion, I don't think there was any growth to anything about the movie. And as much as I like Beth in this movie, I think she comes off the worst in the movie when it comes to just how much she just doesn't understand that you just can't live in the past. You have to move forward. And I don't know. I just felt that it was such a problem. I just didn't feel like it really delivered when it was supposed to. And that's not to take away from the director, because you can really tell the sense that they're trying to create this emotion, trying to create this powerful nature, and it's just not working, to be fairly honest. It's not a terrible movie, but it really under delivers its premise, and the stuff that it premises in the movie really feels like we're trying to get you so sad and so depressed that when the movie finally concludes, what they're trying to do is give you a level of like calm and ease and let the sigh of relief and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate, it's a shame, but like I said, everybody at least tries. The directors, has a good future for themselves, but this wasn't their best effort at the moment. So And with that said, that'll be my take on this film, The Greenhouse. Thank you so much for watching. Comments below, what is your favorite like time travel movie? What is your favorite movie like, you know, about time or Eternal Sunshine and that kind of genre, all the good stuff. But otherwise, if you like what you see in this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. And if you like any of these videos, awesome. Hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.